Hello and welcome to this instructional video on locating acupuncture points on your own body. My name is Alea de Noyles and I'm a 5-element acupuncturist and the founder of AcuPresence. AcuPresence is a vibrational healing art based in classical Chinese medicine and philosophy. This new yet ancient healing art empowers us to create a loving relationship with ourselves by activating and attuning to specific acupuncture points, or what I refer to as sacred sites on our body. This healing practice of self-love serves as an embodiment tool for integrating the higher frequency of our true essence, our DNA, and of our soul. Learning how to locate these sacred sites on your body is very simple. This video covers the basic steps, and you can also refer to the AcuPresence instructional handbook, which is available as a free download on our website. Locating acupuncture points is done through a very simple method that uses what's called an anatomical Chinese inch, or ACI. Since everyone's body is different, this system uses your own body's personal measurements to make finding acupuncture points easy.
One method is to create your own measuring ruler that is unique to your anatomy. This is done by using the AcuPresence measuring ruler that's included in the AcuPresence Starter Toolkit, available at AcuPresence.com, or by using a piece of thick paper or cardstock and folding it to measure about 1.5 inches wide by about 5 inches in length. The next step is to place your thumb at the edge of the paper and marking the widest width of your thumb with a small line. Continue to mark 4 or 5 thumb widths. You can then make a small line in between them to represent 1/2 of an anatomical Chinese inch. You can now number the inches. 1, 2, 3, etc. You now have your own anatomical Chinese inch measuring ruler that is unique to your own body. Another method to measuring anatomical Chinese inches is to use your fingers as a measuring tool. The width of your thumb at its widest spot is equal to 1 anatomical Chinese inch. The width of 2 fingers, your second and third fingers, are equal to 1.5 anatomical Chinese inches. And the width of 4 fingers equals 3 anatomical Chinese inches, or ACIs. We are now going to locate a few acupresence points. You will need a pen and your personal ACI measuring tape. There are often a few steps in locating points. We will begin locating this point by sitting down, as it's located on our arm. We will locate Great Intermediary, Heart Protector 5. It is located 3 ACIs from the flexure of the wrist in the center of your inner arm, between the 2 tendons. The first step in locating this point is to locate the inner flexure of your wrist. You can make a slight mark on this landmark with a pen. Now, using your ACI measuring tape, place it at the flexure of the wrist and measure 3 ACIs. Because you're using both hands to locate this point, you'll need to make a mental note of its location and then mark it with a pen. The next step is to locate the meridian pathway, which is in the center of your arm between the 2 tendons. It is here between the 2 tendons and 3 ACIs above the wrist crease that the point resides. You can also locate Great Intermediary, Heart Protector 5, by using your fingers. Begin by locating the flexure of your wrist, and you can mark this landmark with a pen if you like for easy reference. Because the width of our 4 fingers is equal to 3 anatomical Chinese inches, you can simply place your hand next to the flexure of the wrist and measure the width of 4 fingers, which equals 3 ACIs. Because you are using both hands, you'll need to make a mental note where the point is and then mark it with a pen. We are now going to locate a point on the inner side of the lower leg. This point is named 3 Yin Crossing, also known as Spleen 6. It is located 4 ACIs above the prominence, or highest point of the ankle, next to the tibia bone. The first step in locating this point is to locate the landmark you will be measuring from, which in this case is the prominence, or the highest part of the ankle bone. Mark this location with a pen. The next step is to measure the distance up the leg. Using your ACI measuring tape, measure 4 ACIs above the prominence of the ankle, marking a spot on your leg close to the tibia bone. The next step is to locate the edge of the tibia bone. You can now palpate the tibia bone and mark the point of 4 ACIs. Remembering that points never lie on a bone. You can also locate this point by placing the width of 4 fingers adjacent to the mark on the prominence of the ankle bone. This gives you 3 ACIs. You can now place the thumb of the opposite hand next to the forefinger, and this gives us 4 ACIs. Now, removing the first hand, you can use it to mark this location. Again, finding the edge of the tibia bone, yet not on the bone, you can palpate this area and mark this point at 4 ACIs. Locating acupuncture points on the torso of your own body is best done by looking in the mirror. We are going to locate middle duct, conception vessel 12. The conception vessel meridian runs up the midline of the body. Locating points on this meridian can be done by measuring from the center of the navel. This acupuncture point is located 4 anatomical Chinese inches, or ACIs, above the center of the navel. To locate this point, use your personal measuring ruler and mark 4 ACIs above the center of your navel. By looking in the mirror, you can find the exact location of this point. You can also choose to use your fingers to locate this point. Again, finding the center of your navel, place 4 fingers just above the navel. This equals 3 ACIs. You can then place the thumb of your other hand above your 4 fingers, adding 1 more ACI making a total of 4 ACIs above the center of the navel. This is the location of middle duct. The next point we're going to locate is Spirit Storehouse, also known as Kidney 25. This point is located on the upper kidney meridian on the thoracic rib cage. In the second intercostal space, 2 ACIs from the midline. As with all points on the torso and head, it is best to locate this point by looking in the mirror. The first step with locating this point is to locate a spot on the center line of your body that is close to the point's location and make a line to mark this landmark. The next step is to find the location of the intercostal space in which it is located. Do this by placing your finger firmly up against the clavicle or collarbone. Gently slide your finger down over 2 ribs into the second intercostal space. This landmark gives you the lateral line of the point's location. The last step in locating this point is to take your personal anatomical Chinese inch, or ACI, measuring tape, and measure 2 ACIs from the centerline landmark on your body. The point's location is where the intercostal space and the 2 ACIs connect.
Now that you know how simple it is to locate the sacred sites of acupuncture points on your own body, you're invited to view over 100 short videos on our YouTube channel that demonstrate locating the individual sacred sites. If you'd like to receive updates, information, free offerings related to AcuPresence, please visit our website and join our newsletter at vibration.The. We are also available to support and answer questions by emailing us at offerings@acupresence.com. Thank you for exploring AcuPresence, and may you enjoy the healing magic that it so graciously offers us.